If I were to ask you whether your current work or study space makes you feel motivated and productive, what would you say? My guess is that it could probably use some help. Not sure where to start? Well, don't fear, Study with Joanne is here, and I'm going to share my top tips for creating an awesome setup that will help your productivity levels skyrocket. Hi, I'm Joanne, your friendly neighborhood learning and wellness strategist. Now, let's get right to the tips. First things first, if you work or study from home, you should never, ever study in your bed. This is always a bad idea because your brain associates your bed with sleep. So no matter how good your intentions are, as soon as your body touches that bed, your brain is going to say, bed must sleep now. You won't be able to fight it, trust me, and the couch is just as bad. So working at a desk or even a kitchen or dining room table where you can sit upright with no comfy pillows and blankets to tempt you will lead to a much more successful study session. Now, you also want to make sure that your workspace is well lit. Good lighting helps your body know that it's time to be awake, whereas dimly lit rooms can make you feel sluggish and have difficulty concentrating. If there's not a lot of natural light or the overhead light isn't quite bright enough, consider using a table lamp to help brighten things up a bit. Next, and this tip is so important, leave your phone in another room and check it only during scheduled breaks. Research shows that if you have to get up and walk for at least 20 seconds in order to retrieve your phone, it can significantly decrease the temptation to be checking it every 2.3 seconds. You'd be amazed at how much more you can accomplish in less time without your phone constantly distracting you. And speaking of distractions, if there are other people in your home, try to politely ask them to keep noise levels down when you're trying to work. It can help to close the door or even play some white noise or classical music to drown out other auditory distractions. And if you have children and have a family member or a partner who's also working from home, try to schedule shifts for watching the children so that you can take turns being productive. You also want to set yourself up for uninterrupted focus blocks of time by ensuring that your study space is well equipped with everything that you might need, such as pens, pencils, notepad, paper, Kleenex, lip balm, water bottle, healthy snacks, etc. Getting set up beforehand can help decrease how many times you have to get up to get things during your working time. And finally, remember to maintain the tidiness of your study space. Research shows that physical clutter in your environment equals mental clutter in your brain. It actually takes up cognitive bandwidth to have to visually process all that mess. So when your study space is tidy, it frees up your brain's ability to focus on your studies. I always say that keeping your study space neat and organized should be a process and not a project, meaning you should spend a few minutes tidying up every day instead of letting things get so out of hand that you now need to spend an entire day cleaning it all up. And for today's bonus tip, if you find that you just can't seem to stay focused at home, then perhaps you need to study somewhere else. The library can be a great option because when you go there to study, there are typically other people who are there studying. So it can be really quite motivating. Plus, it's usually pretty quiet there. Definitely worth checking out. Well, that's it for today's tips. If your space could use some tidying up, then I'm assigning you some homework. Take a few minutes right now to clear off your desk and put stuff away properly. It can really make a big difference. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's tips and learned a thing or two that can help you to improve your productivity. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel so you can catch next week's video where I'll be sharing strategies for how to maintain healthy academic and lifestyle habits. You don't want to miss it. See you then. Happy studying.